How's it going, guys? My name is Infiltrator and welcome back to Dragon Ball FighterZ. Today's episode is going to be slightly different because I'm actually participating in the Wumpa Warriors 13 tournament, and since I was participating in a tournament, I didn't really want to commentate because I wanted to try as hard as I could, and whenever I commentate it kind of takes away my focus from the game. So I decided to run through the entire tournament without commentating, and now I'm just going to go over the footage and see what went wrong, what went well, and how I can improve for the future. I'm not going to spoil what happened in the tournament because you guys can check on the link down in the description or watch the video that's going to come out either tomorrow or on Sunday about what exactly went down with my run in the tournament. If I made it all the way to grand finals or I ended up losing beforehand, you guys will find out. Okay, so this part, that was really nice by that guy because what he did was he lariated it out of the corner. He is an incredible 16 player, and I tried to punish his EX grab by mashing auto combo. The second time it didn't work out so well for me, but the first, it'll start to work out for me soon. Okay, so 16 is, honestly, he used to be an incredible character. He was the best character in the entire game back in Season 1, he got it probably NT low. That was very good by me because a lot of people don't expect you to go NT low the first time you actually go in for the jump in. But yeah, this was a mistake. You cannot LDP into level 3 with Team Gohan. I don't know, I think that you can only do it if the hit stun is low enough, but that was at the end of my combo, and he ended up getting a perfect punish from me and just completely destroying Team Gohan. So 16 got nerfed into the ground, but this guy still plays 16, he's a very, very good 16 player. Probably the best 16 player I've fought in a long time. There is that other 16 player I've fought a few times who runs Videl in 17 as well. But I don't know, I feel like this guy's main character is 16. I know everyone in the server that had the tournament also acknowledged that. I was very proud of that block because blocking the super dash into mix is always really good, but that was a mistake because I tried to mash, and I ended up getting punished for it. He level 3s right here. So something that I think I need to work on is blocking against float mix. So someone in the comments before, that was float mix right there. If in case you didn't see how he like floated in the air before he fell down, and that comment pre-jump frames. But basically someone in the comments, I think yesterday, said, how are you supposed to beat people who use float? I know he was talking about it in neutral, but the way to do that is kind of just to play patient, play your own pace, try to get some assist or try to get your air-to-air to lock him down. That was a very nice Super Saiyan Vegeta call-in. I think he's been super dashing a little bit too much this entire match, but I haven't particularly been keeping track. So he's going to go for float mix again right here, I remember. And he got me with a double overhead, and this is the Super Saiyan Vegeta combo. I think I'm dead here. No, he drops it, never mind. Okay, he locks me down with the Bardock assist, and I try to block all of this, but he got me with that mix-up right there because that was really good. So first match, I wasn't actually really warmed up before this went down. I did end up, this was the winners round 2, so I played someone right before this, but that wasn't very much of a warm-up because it was only 2 rounds, and it was kind of like, I think I almost perfected him in the second match. In the first match, it was just a little bit laggy as well, so it wasn't the perfect place for me to warm up, which is why I didn't do too well. That was incredibly cursed, that Super Dash. I always hate when Super Dash crosses someone up, like, especially when it's me, but like, you know, it always sucks when it happens. And I'm surprised he didn't mash since that was light legs, but we called him out for the reflect mashing, and he should be dead here. I don't think I dropped this. Okay, yeah, we got him. So that's Bardock dead for 2 bar because I'm bringing in Krillin. This match, I think, is when I started to actually get warmed up a little bit and start playing a little bit better. So again, his 16 is definitely his best character, and that is why he runs him on anchor, and I can't believe I whiffed that, but I whiffed my EX after image, and then I whiffed my normal, and I still kept mashing and it worked out, which is great, but, you know, that was a nice tech on his part and good stuff. I always think it's really cool when people use those kinds of moves to get out of the corner, and I failed my conversion right there. Nice Ki Blast. He's gonna get the sliding not sliding knockdown, I guess it's sliding knockdown with the medium DP, but he doesn't really get any OP off of it. But luckily for me, Yamcha Assist is unreactable. For those of you who didn't know, Yamcha Assist is 19 frames, and so it works really well against everyone because it's basically unreactable. I think the human limit for reactions is 20 frames or something, which is why something that's 17 frames, like DBS Broly's light grab, is unreactable. I mean, of course, like 20 frames is basically, I think, the upper, is not the complete limit, but it's towards the upper limit. And so that 17 frames is really, really tough to beat, and I got very lucky there. I whiffed my 5L, which is why he ended up getting me there, nice. Or which is why I didn't end up hitting him, and I dropped that combo. I tried to go for the optimal extension, but I got him with Super Dash. That's why DBS Broly's grab is so tough to react to, because it's literally 17 frames. It's faster than you can react to almost all the time. Like, I don't exactly know what the maximum limit is, but I know it's somewhere around 20, which is why it's so good. And we end up getting into the tick throw there. I don't remember how many times I used that during this match. I always feel a little bit bad for using Dragon Rush online, but when I'm trying to win, you know, everything is free game. And that is the second round to us. He's probably going to back out into the lobby, so I will cut to when he decides to come back from that. Okay, so we're back from the little break he took to go change his order of his team. He didn't actually change any of his characters, which was kind of interesting, but he just put Super Saiyan Vegeta point, which is also really interesting because you don't really see him on point. He's more considered a, you know, an anchor just because he's so good by himself, but I guess he also benefits a lot from using assists. I mean, which character doesn't, but I think it's kind of cool that he's using him on point. You don't really see that too much, and I kind of expect, I think he tried to go for a 2H there, I'm not sure, but the Super Dash ended up crossing him up, which kind of sucks. It happened last match too. I don't know what he was trying to press there. Maybe he was trying to DP, maybe he was trying to mash, but it definitely didn't work out. But that should be Vegeta dead because we got the easy optimal combo. Because I'm still not very comfortable using the advanced combos online, just because it's so finicky when you have a little bit of delay, and I'm not very confident in my ability to make it through that delay. And I actually forgot he did that Dragon Rush. We got him with the empty low because that was a really nasty mix. Mid-screen empty lows are always tough to block against, but I don't know what he tried to Dragon Rush for. We're gonna get the soft knockdown here, see what he does again, and he just takes the block, which is good. His defense is actually pretty solid. He just doesn't take turns when he thinks when he should be. Yeah, he didn't. He got hit by the empty low again, but that's because he's letting me do whatever I want after M legs, and he should be dead here, I think. Never mind, I dropped it. But yeah, he's not 2Hing after my legs hit, and that's literally how you deal with legs now that they've changed. That was close. That was very close. And again, I messed up my inputs, but he's not pressing buttons. He's respecting me way too much. And I've just been messing my inputs. Again, I didn't mean to go for the EX Ender, but I ended up getting it. He should be dead here. I went for the easy extension, and we're actually doing really well this match. I think it's mostly because he's basically stopped pressing buttons and lets us run free, which is never a good thing to do. Whenever you let your opponent do whatever they want, it's never going to end well for you, which is why you don't want to end up in those blocking situations against a character you don't have a ton of matchup knowledge against, because I kind of figured this guy didn't. That was a nice grab. So this guy was letting me get away with too much fake Team Gohan stuff, so I'm assuming he didn't have a ton of experience with the character, which is the same thing with me in 16, honestly. I haven't seen a 16 since Season 1, besides that one guy. And I forgot he did that, but that was really good. Look at the damage this does. It literally melted my health bar, even though it wasn't a raw level 3. I guess the EX grab doesn't really have any damage scaling, but still, that's crazy. Okay, he tried to jab me out of the air there, which is really unfortunate because we are online and it's really tough to do that online. We get the full extension right here, and I'm going to go for the sliding knockdown. I'm a little wary of him going for the EX grab right here, which is why you don't see me actually jump in and do anything. I instead try to bait it and go for the Dragon Rush because I know that fake DP is basically anti-airs only. But we end up getting the set. Tick Throw ends up winning it for us. I'm not exactly going to say I feel dirty about that because we ended up winning 2-1. We woke up, we did what we could, and that was good. Alright, but I'll see you guys in the next match. Okay, so the next guy I ended up fighting is actually probably the best Ginyu player in the entire United States. Maybe that's because there's not too many Ginyu players in the US, or maybe that's just because he's incredibly good, but I'm going to go with the second one. He is an incredibly strong Ginyu player, and his DBS Broly is definitely nothing to slouch at. I'm not exactly sure how proficient he is or the UI go through, but you'll find out through the set. I know it's actually kind of funny because DoubleLL at least posted a video of him fighting DoubleLL. Literally today as well. So if you guys watch DoubleLL, you'll also see another set with someone playing against DoubleLL. Maybe that's what prepared DoubleLL for fighting against my Krill and Yamcha, and that was a terrible job. So at this point I was kind of warmed up from the last set, but it had been like 30 minutes or so since I played, and I hadn't been playing in between, so I might have cooled off a little bit by this point, which is why I think this first match is going to go the way it is. You guys will see, that's the unreactable L grab, which I absolutely hate. I saw it and I tried to jump, but I was just too late when I saw it. He's going to get the full extension right here, and it's a very, very cool combo. Am I dead here? I don't know. No, I'm not going to die here, actually, but that was a really cool synergistic combo. Like, that's stuff you know when you play the character really well. He techs forward after that, which I think I took note of for the next few times I go spark, for the next time I try to spark against him. He ends up getting me there because just Ginyu things, you know. But we try not to let him set up the Ginyu force, because I've played against another really good Ginyu player before. I actually uploaded the video to my channel. It was with my friend. I guess I don't exactly know what his name in game is anymore, but he was the insane Ginyu player I fought beforehand. I think I'm actually dead here too, because this is gonna be actually no, never mind, I'm not dead. He called me Goku way too early. But yeah, this guy is probably the best Ginyu in the US, and so it's always really sick when I get to play someone who's incredibly strong with their character. And that was a terrible jump-in. I should not have gone for the raw, just jumping heavy. Like, Krillin's assist had already faded by that point, so that was also a really cool trade-off, and I had super dashed just a millisecond too late. The thing I think I need to work on the most is when I call in my assists. And that was really good because I faked him out into thinking I was going to go for the low right there, because I went for the whiffing JL instead, but I just fell right into the Dragon Rush and he wasn't expecting it. Okay, so here is my issue during this match. That little wake-up tactic that UI Goku has, it's just, why does he have that? I really see no reason for him to have that move, as you saw him try to press right there. Okay, and what am I going to do here? I think I dropped the combo. No, I do not drop the combo. I almost had a sick confirm off of that, but he ended up just mashing that Dragon Rush wake-up thing and ended up catching me and putting me into a combo. Luckily, it's all blue life, but you guys are going to see a very, very stupid move on my part. I thought that was really funny. I let his Ginyu jab 5L just for so long by itself without actually trying to do anything. Which is what I mean when I talk about letting your opponent get away with way too much. Which is what you saw right here. I let him just literally whiff JL or 5L 4 times, and then I let him put me in a block string instead of actually trying to control anything by myself. We got him here, and this is where I make a major mistake. Instead of giving myself the Senzu Bean, I swap out the Yamcha. That is going to be a very costly mistake. Like, I shouldn't have made this mistake right here. That was a nice jump out on his part. I keep getting caught by that UI Goku assist, and I don't know why I'm Dragon Rushing so much. I think the thing is, I think I have a little fear of Ginyu players because I know they can just set up the Ginyu force and Dragon Rush, and they'll just catch you. And it just ended up working out that I just kept pressing Dragon Rush, which was just a terrible mistake. It ended up costing me so much. Krillin died for it. I think Yamcha got sent out because I went for that. And now I'm down to solo Yamcha in a 1v3 situation. So I wouldn't necessarily count myself out, but it's definitely not a very likely comeback since, you know, he has... Oh, I forgot he did that long start. I tried to actually mash after that, but that assist covered his recovery option for the level 3. So even though he ended up doing a raw level 3, it actually worked out for him because the assist prevented me from punishing him. Now that grab, I need to work out the frame data for it, but I'm not sure how to beat it. I know you can jump out, but it's just not... It's something I watch out for, but I never actually react in time. Maybe it's too fast, maybe I'm just messing up or something, but that hit stun decay, like, it went away, there was too much hit stun decay, which is why I fell out there. But that is his UI Goku dead because of my Yamcha, and at this point I was kind of hoping, like, okay, maybe I'll start to actually be ready to fight this guy. And then what happens next is horrible. I will mess up my inputs, and he just punishes my raw 236H. Because I wanted to do the LH so I get the full Wolfang fist extension. Evidently it didn't come out. I got the 236H instead, and that sucked. So I'm taking a little break right now, trying to figure out what I was doing wrong, what I can do better in the next match, just because I don't want to actually get washed 2-0. And so I took a little bit of time before I pressed the rematch button, and I took a little bit of break, and hopefully it made a difference. You guys will see in this match. But yeah, that was really good. He hasn't been doing that at all. So something that he's been doing that's really good is mixing up his offensive options and his neutral options. That's something I tend to struggle with a little bit, and I woke up pressing buttons because I thought he was going to try to delay and wait for me to up tech or forward tech so he'd catch me with the 2L. He pressed buttons, I ended up punishing him for it. I'm not going to be able to kill him here just because it was a very scaled starter with a JL, but we ended up getting him with the Dragon Rush. And that is his Broly out of the way very early, and I'm going to swap out because Team Gohan took a little bit of damage. I really am trying to work on what Khalil told me to do, which is tag out my characters more often, just because I get greedy with their health, and that Team Gohan assist worked so well. Okay, and I think I'd switch into Team Gohan here for the level 3, or no, actually I keep Krillin in for the level 3. And at this point I think I've adapted. I'm not exactly sure if it's this one. No. From now on, I'm going to start adapting to that. I let him get away with that so many times before I actually decided, okay, I'm going to try to 2H this. But he ended up messing up his combo, and we got him with the cursed cross-up super dash. You love to see it, but also you hate to see it, but you know, what can you do? And here we go. I finally punish him for it. I don't know why it took so long to adapt to what he was doing on Wake Up, but I finally did it, and now this is probably the most incredible part of the video. Okay, he is down to solo Ginyu, and I messed up my J2S because he was a little bit too far behind me. So this guy's Ginyu is the best Ginyu in the US. I said it before, I'll say it again, and you guys are about to find out why that is. I just let him get away with so much. I just kept him I kept letting him call in the Ginyu force, like when I really shouldn't have done. I defended against that well, but I should have super dashed at him right there because I knew he was going to do that. I broke the tech, and this time I did super dash at him and dropped the combo. No, I did not. I should switch out Krillin right here. I really hope I do. Yes, I do. Okay. I call in Yamcha because I'm trying to bait his sparking. I don't think he's going to fall for it. I don't exactly remember what happens, but no, he vanished. Okay. So the mistake I made there was trying to predict what he did instead of reacting to what he did. If I tried to react instead, I could have punished that vanish with a 2H instead. I'm going to spark here because I don't want to deal with Ginyu pressure, but Guldo actually saved him from getting pushed away by that. Again, I'm getting caught by that. I'm not pressing buttons when I really should be. My defense is on point. My defense is doing me fine. It's just the fact that I'm not participating in neutral nearly as much as I should be. And I should be punishing him for always calling in the Ginyu force, but I just can't get in. He's just controlling the screen with all of his summons. It's crazy. Like, I always considered Ginyu not a very strong character, but not weak by any means. And that was a nice spark. Thank God he didn't actually end up hitting me there, but he caught me with the JM because I stopped blocking, and I didn't block that. But it actually crossed me up anyways, which absolutely sucks. I don't even know how that happened. I think, actually looking back on it, I think I reacted to it being a fake side switch, and I started blocking backwards again. But he actually side switched with that super dash, and got incredibly lucky that he hit me there. Nice vanish, and I should have confirmed off that. That was a very, very bad mistake. I let him get away with that again, and I tried to tech his Dragon Rush, which is my mistake right there, and I tried to reflect there. And because of that, I let his Ginyu have way too much freedom. Looking back on it, I know what I need to work on. It's just work on my approach in neutral in general, because I let him get away with way too much. I was sitting back. I think it's just a lack of matchup experience with Ginyu. That's the reason I ended up losing the match, the set as well. And I got sent out of winner's bracket, but I still have my run in the loser's bracket that I need to show you guys. So you guys should definitely watch out for that. I had a lot of fun fighting DoubleLL just because he's an incredible player. But hopefully you guys will see if I get to fight him in the end. But I will see you guys next time in Dragon Ball FighterZ.